Escapism. It is a phenomena where people seek to distract themselves from the realities of life by engaging in activities or fantasies that provide temporary relief and pleasure. This can include reading books, watching movies, playing video games, or daydreaming, while escapism can offer a respite from stress and anxiety at the cost of hindering personal growth and the ability to face and resolve real-life issues. In 1929, there was a significant crash in American stock markets. Following this crash, the world witnessed an economic crisis. This economic crisis is known as the Great Depression, which lasted for about 10 years. The impact of Great Depression directly affected ordinary people, with poverty and unemployment reaching extreme levels in America. However, the surprising thing is that the radio news and magazines of that time did not even mention this crisis. Life magazines even published that there was no such things as the Great Depression. The government even trying to keep ordinary people away from these conditions through these methods rather than finding any solution. This was obviously foolish because people were living through the Great Depression, which made the condition even worse. In the above scenario, American government is like your conscious mind and citizens are your personal growth. At long term, escapism will only worsen the condition. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. Like today, you almost ruined your day, but instead of making the most of the remaining time, you thought, oh shit, this day is almost ruined. Let's watch a movie to recharge myself so I can start fresh and energized tomorrow. Instead of doing something productive with the remaining time, you escape from reality. Most people do this without actually knowing that they are doing it. It's like coping mechanism. If you are trying to get rid of something, you will need something else to replace it. Choosing good things as an alternative is key. You can choose exercise, reading, or writing. Alternatively, there is gaming, smoking, or drinking. But even within limits, there is no problem. The real issue is that activities like gaming, watching pornography, smoking, or drinking release large amount of dopamine. This makes them addictive, and we all know addictions has no limits. I'm not saying escapism is behind every addiction, but it can be a strong contributor. You find escapism your way because you don't have purpose, or maybe you're suffering from loneliness or stress. There are multiple causes. The best way to control escapism is to gain awareness. Recognize the triggers, identify the situation or feeling that makes you want to escape. This might be stress, boredom, or specific problems you're avoiding. Set realistic goals. Break down tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Setting and achieving small goals can build momentum and reduce the urge to escape. Create a schedule. Practice mindfulness. Engaging in mindfulness or meditation practices to stay present and more aware of your thoughts. I know everyone's life is different. I might not fully understand yours, but I've been through times when I wanted to escape. There were moments when I felt overwhelmed and I couldn't face what was happening. So I ran away. But in that process, I realized I was avoiding my mistakes, responsibilities, and even myself. Maybe you have felt that way too. Then I decided to not run anymore. I have done that enough. When you confront those challenges, you will see they are not always as big as they seem. It's not just the pain that's hard, but the fear that makes it feel overwhelming. One day, you might realize that although life brings worries, but it was my choice to avoid them. Take a moment to think, make a change, and take responsibility. Yes, it'll be tough, but not impossible.